So you read the title, saw the thumbnail, and clicked on this video. Well, I think it's safe to say you have a sweet tooth that you want to satisfy, and that's okay. I'm dealing with the same thing, which is exactly why I made dehydrated fruit. And now I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make as well. I like to call this God's candy because it really is. And before you make it, let me remind you of one small thing. Do everything in moderation, okay? Everything. Enough said. So now go and get whatever fruit you want to use. Clean it really well or however you normally do it. I like to rinse mine under running water and then I'll dry it off. I'm going to start with the apricots. To remove the seed, I used the handle of a spoon and pushed it out just like so. I cut them into semi-thick circular rings. When you make yours, it's really up to you how thick or thin you want your fruit slices to be. Just keep in mind that when you dehydrate fruit, they're going to naturally shrink down as they dry out. So if you don't want thin dehydrated fruit slices, then you might want to start your slices out kind of thick. I will just neatly arrange all of my apricot slices onto this rack here. I don't have to spray or grease anything down, just lay them on top. And then I will move on to the strawberries. Remove the little green tops, slice them up, and spread them on my wire rack. I have some very ripe bananas that I'm going to dehydrate as well. I find that the riper the bananas are, the better they taste when they dehydrate. So keep that in mind. And I did oval slices. Some were circular and some were extra oblong. Okay. I just wanted a little variety in the shapes of my dehydrated fruit. And then finally, I am going to do just a couple of apples. So first I will remove the core. I'm going to peel the apple and then slice them up. When you make, or if you make apples, I'm not sure whether or not it's really necessary to peel them, but I just decided to do it. So it's really up to you. Now, I do not want you to be discouraged when it comes to dehydrating fruit because in this next scene, you will see that I am using a dehydrator. If you don't have one, it's okay. Not everybody has a dehydrator. I just recently purchased this one. So you can either purchase one if you like, or if you have an air fryer, you can still make dehydrated fruit because nearly all air fryers have a dehydrate feature on them. This can also be done in an oven. If you can get the temperature of your oven down to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, then you can still dehydrate fruit. My mother-in-law did it all the time back in the 80s using an oven. She would crack the oven door open and that helped to decrease the temperature inside of the oven. So as you can see, I've placed all of the racks inside and I started this at a temp of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is what it looks like after 6 hours of dehydrating. As you can see, the apricots are still a little rubbery. They're not really hard. When it comes to dehydrating fruit, it's really up to you how long you want to dehydrate them. Like if you're going to eat the fruit right away and if you want the fruit to be chewy, then you can stop here. But if you want your slices to be hard and if you plan to store them for a long time, then you want to keep going. The total time for the apples was 6 hours. Strawberries and apricots took 8 hours. And the bananas was about 20 hours. Okay, so although it does take time for fruit to fully dehydrate, it is still really easy work. I think a good time to begin dehydrating fruit would be early in the morning. Then by the end of the day, you have some of God's delicious candy to snack on. You know, a nice little treat after a hard day's work. I'm here for that. I know y'all are here for it too. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to click the like button if you enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you in my next one.